What's up, guys? It's Robert and Roger here. Royer, your favorite rum people here. We already got a couple people here. We're so appreciative of you. Oh my gosh, Fred's in the house. Hello, Robert and Royer.
Hey,
We're
Fred.
excited to be here. Bryce, I wonder if Robert's running late. I'm not running late. I was here on time, but we did finish up the review a little late. But I was here on time today.
You were here on time.
Properly
I
on
was
time.
impressed.
Thank you. I live to impress you. It's pretty much
It
all.
actually happened today.
So I'm sporting this sweet reindeer crown today, which would probably look cooler if I had hair. I feel like it was like a sporting event gone Christmas. Like I should be like jogging in a like Santa Claus 5K, which if it was Santa Claus, I guess it would be a really slow 5K. So I probably fit in really well, right? But I
could do that one.
I feel weird.
I could do that
weird
one.
about it. I like yours though. This is very.
Right?
I feel like yours is very festive, very
Right?
matchy. It looks good. I feel like you wear this all month long.
This is what Santa would be looking like if he lived on the beach.
How do we know you're not Santa? Because all I'm saying
I
is I've
know.
never seen you and Santa at the same place at the same time.
Right. Don't give it away.
It's not like
Don't
we're
give
live.
it away.
Don't give it away. Oh my goodness, love it. So you guys are coming in here. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up as you guys are coming in. That is some Christmas spirit. You're darn tooting it.
Darn tootin'.
Rumception. I'm literally still watching your review. We're on both sides of the screen, okay? We multitask, all right? We're hitting you with a review and we're live because that's the best way to do it.
My mind's blown, man.
So much. Yes, there's the spirit of Christmas if I've ever heard it.
I'm talking to him now, but they're over here.
Whoa,
Not watching them,
man.
listening to him there.
That 70s Christmas. That's what that is. It's amazing. So we got some amazing. I'm putting it into the Facebook group here. If you guys haven't joined the Facebook group, it is in the comments down below, right? It's the description. I'm not in the comments, right? It's in the description. Make sure you scroll down. Join Just Drinking After Hours, the Facebook group. It's a great time. We have a lot of extra conversations. Speaking of extra conversations,
Yes.
I thought I had a post that I thought was pretty funny that I'd like to present if that's okay with you.
Go for it.
So I put out a post about Drums and Rums put out a thing about
Paul over there.
Right, rum conspiracies. And my rum conspiracy that I put out was that rum is the only alcohol that will not give you a hangover. You will only you will only get seasick. Right?
I like it.
You're welcome.
I like that a lot.
There's my joke for the day.
That was well done.
I feel like
really
that should have
was.
came from you. I would have expected
Like
that
a dad
from you.
joke type thing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Hey, Michael McAllister's in the house.
How you doing,
Welcome.
Michael? Good to hear from you. Zachary's in the house. Rum dogs.
Rum dogs.
Rum dogs. Ooh. Dang it, we forgot to put that in the mail.
We did.
U.S. Postal Service, we need to get it to them.
Yes.
We're on it. We haven't forgotten.
We are.
Thanks for the reminder. You showing up here reminded us we got something to send you. So I have a couple of news articles today that I'm really, really excited about. They're pretty cool articles that came out this week. We got some Starbucks news. It's pretty exciting stuff, right? We got
now wait a minute. How does that relate to rum?
You'll find out. There's also
I'm
cocaine.
sitting on the edge of my seat with anticipation.
I know you are. There's also cocaine news today. We're going to be talking about cocaine because that's what we talk
back
about.
In the 80s,
I guess so. And we're also going to discover a little place in the United Kingdom called Lanarkshire. We're going to talk a a little bit about the rum game in their community.
Do some traveling.
We're going to do some traveling today.
Okay, so
right? We're going to grab some Starbucks, get some cocaine, and we're going to hit up Lanarkshire for some rum.
All right.
It's the way this show's
traveling.
the way the show's going to go.
Doing things.
We're doing things. YouTube, we're not doing the C word. We promise. It's PBS kids.
Yeah.
Like we promise we're not doing it. So don't
just
tell
put our
on us.
application into PBS here in Iowa.
Don't take our channel down.
I'm hoping they're checking us out.
PBS Iowa. Yeah, that would be what's on PBS Iowa. So we appreciate you guys coming in. Make sure you're hitting the thumbs up. Leave us a comment. Let us know you're here. Big shout out to you guys, Rum Community. We
We did it.
Done it. We have cracked 1,000 subscribers, which is absolutely redonkulous, guys. We are so appreciative.
Yes.
I just want to say we started this show in the garage. If you watch the original videos, they're out in the garage. We did this for fun. We never thought you guys would be watching. We cracked 1,000 subscribers. You guys made it possible, and we love you for it. We thank you so much. Pretty incredible. We've met a lot of amazing people along the way, and we can't name them all anymore. But just a huge shout out to all of you in this community because we're growing.
It's been awesome.
We're spreading the word of rum.
So much fun doing this, and I know you're having fun too.
Yes, as long as you're drinking rum, you're probably having fun.
Well, rum is fun.
This is usually what we're talking about. That if you include rum into whatever it is you're doing, it automatically enhances that whatever it is you're doing.
Provided you're not drinking and driving.
Exactly. Responsibly doing whatever it is that you're drinking.
Doing whatever.
You can go to an arcade and sit in, one of the things, not Chuck E. Cheese. Well, no, they serve beer there now too. Yeah. Okay. Not rum though.
Oh, that's
right?
Too bad.
That's too bad. I love how we pause on that. That's the breaking news today, guys. Chuck E. Cheese and
doesn't
alcohol.
serve rum.
Like, what is going on? All right. Bryce is calling out my dad joke. You're welcome. It was great. I put a lot of thought and effort into it. I came up with it all by myself too. It was great.
He did.
Terry, hello everyone. How was the rum tasting this evening? Terry, good to hear from you. It is very fine. What do you got in the glass tonight, Royer?
What I have in the glass this evening is Just Rum Maplewood Rest.
Repping the Just Rum tonight. All right.
Yes, I am.
We got some delicious rums on deck here.
Just delicious.
Just delicious. Nice cue. I like it. So I got a couple rums. I got the first one in the glass here is going to be the Crucian Blackstrap.
Wait a minute. You got an empty bottle there.
I finished it finally after weeks of drinking this on a regular basis because...
Way to apply yourself.
Thank you. I put some effort in here. I finished it. It's gone. And then I will be finishing out with some 9 North, the California rum, right?
You got to save some of that.
Got it. No, we're not. We already talked about this on another live. You got 1 year after opening to drink it and knowing that nothing's going to happen to it. You can't guarantee it after a year after you've opened it. I know we've talked about that.
I would say 1 to 2 years.
1 year.
I would say 1 to 2.
Guaranteed, as long as you drink it within a year, you're getting the best flavor.
But it's not like it goes bad.
And I'm not saying it goes bad, but the flavor changes, and I don't want to change it.
It might change a
little
little
bit. I like this
bit.
flavor. I'm not a man who likes.
We're bickering.
Yes,
the kids are watching.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't like to change it, right? Vargas Vault says congrats on reaching 1,000 subs. Well deserved. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. I know Fred earlier got on to the community post we made. Thank you very much. We're really excited about it. We are really pumped.
Very
I don't even know what to do with my hands right now. I'm so excited about it. So it's pretty cool.
You don't normally talk with your hands, but you're over here.
But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This Appleton Estate 8 is just what I needed. Terry, how about you? We got some Appleton Estate 8 in the hands tonight.
Very nice.
Like it.
Very nice.
Disney should sell rum on their Pirates of the Caribbean ride. Yeah.
I agree.
We will write them a letter. Why would they not? Why is the rum
really
gone?
Makes no sense.
Why is the rum not here in the first place?
Rum ice cream for the kids.
You are never going to make PBS with this attitude. I'm just saying, we're never going to get on there if you're promoting. We do not encourage children under the age of 21 to drink. It's ice cream. That's your rationale. So is rum raisin ice cream. You don't eat that, so give me that crap. This evening, having a nice glass of Flor de Cana. Awesome.
Very nice.
Awesome. I'm enjoying that Bacardi Añejo I bought last week. Nice. Always a good rum.
Very
that Añejo is a great rum.
Very envious. I am very envious of that.
We got Darren in the house here. You guys are awesome. Love the Christmas spirit. We love you, Darren.
Yes, we do.
We appreciate you appreciating the Christmas spirit from us. This is maximum effort for us over here. So we appreciate you noticing.
We spared no expense.
No expense. Because we spent the rest of the money on rum. So this is all the expense we could afford.
Actually, these came with bottles.
That's awesome. When are you guys going to offer memberships? Okay, so we aren't offering memberships. We do have some exciting news coming into 2022. For those of you that are curious about it, we've talked about it a little bit. We will be having some things come up in 2022, but we're going to wait to announce it because we're still fine-tuning a couple of things, a couple of legalities, because apparently when you start in the garage and do a rum show, there's things that you have to figure out that you never thought you'd have to. So we have to figure out a couple of things before we take this to the next level. So we've hit 1,000. That was this year's goal, and we're really excited about it. Next year, our goal isn't so much the numbers, but kind of enhancing the community a little bit, giving back to you guys a little bit more. So we're going to be finding ways to do that. So we're working on that. We appreciate you, though.
I will say that we've got some very interesting things that are going to be happening in.
You're still on live. Don't stop when the
okay.
Don't just stop.
Like, whoa! What happened? What'd you do, man?
You old man.
PBS shut us down already.
It's just dang it. He thought YouTube took the channel down right here live in front of you guys. You guys see his face?
Was your '80s references like? Knew you shouldn't have said that.
It's just a pop-up, Royer. It's been happening since the beginning of the internet.
Where was I?
I don't know.
I don't even
We
know
have
what
some-
I thought about.
We
It
have some
freaked me out
exciting
so
things
much.
coming up. You're
Oh
talking
yes,
about things coming up.
yeah. So we do have some very exciting things coming up that's going to be happening in 2022. We're just not really ready at this point to share that with everybody.
Yes, we're gonna get there though.
But there's going to be a lot of different things.
We got some new member in the group chat tonight.
Awesome.
Angela Roth coming in. Hello, I'm new here.
Welcome.
Drinking red rum tonight with some Sprite. Hey,
Very
that's
nice.
awesome. Let's give Angela a welcome.
Oh,
We
yeah.
appreciate you sharing.
Welcome.
We're clapping. This is what we're doing now. We're clapping. So we have the red
she's
rum,
having some red rum tonight.
which you can find
Right.
our review delectably.
Right.
Delectably. That's the right word I'm looking
Yeah.
for, right? On our channel. So we appreciate you. Let's see here. We got some stuff coming up here. I'm still at work, headed to the yard to park the truck, but I have a bottle of bamboo waiting at home. That's
Very
awesome.
nice.
I hope you mean the yard is in like you work in like a construction yard or a lumber yard, because if you're just parking in someone's yard and going to your house to get rum, trust me,
Parking in the neighbor's yard. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm clocking out.
I've been there,
My
guys.
home's right there. I'm heading there.
They're not as forgiving as you would hope. I really have been there. It's not as forgiving as I would have hoped, but you know, whatever. So just a little fun tip for you. We give out fun facts, right? Bought the red rum after watching the review of yours. Awesome. That's what
Very
we love to
nice.
hear. We appreciate it.
Very nice.
But like I said, there's
And
lots
if
of
you
great
have
rum out
any
there.
rums out there that you would suggest for us to try that we haven't already,
We got to know about it.
please message
running
us.
out.
Let us. Are we?
We're running out of rum. It's
You've
crazy.
seen the other room.
It's crazy how that happens. Vargas is saying, "Welcome, Angela. One of us.
One of us.
One of us." We got to start chanting like that every time someone comes in. All right, let's get into some news. We've had some people popping in, popping out. We appreciate the thumbs up. Let's talk about some of this stuff here. So let's talk about a couple of things. So the first one I'm going to talk about here is the cocaine. Discovery of cocaine in rum. So I found this. This is by Stabroek News, right? So following the discovery on November 25th of 1,100 pounds of cocaine at the Dutch port of Rotterdam in shipment of Guyanese rum, the authorities here have made concerted efforts to downplay the possibility that the narcotic was stashed in the container while it was in the country. So we give good news as well as bad news, guys. This is obviously not the best news that we want to hear for rum, right? That because it's getting bigger, because people are shipping more of it, they're now using containers to ship narcotics, which is not the best news, but it's in the news. So, like, I mean, take that how you want to. But I thought it was an interesting article.
It might help the carbon footprint. So
I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting that
Sorry.
Bad
joke.
Bad joke.
Sorry.
We lost like 8 people right there. We only had 6 people. We lost 8. I don't know what's going on anymore. But I do think it's an interesting article because just the fact that that's being used for that it's coming up, it's kind of crazy. So I thought that was a fun article. Going into my next one here. So Starbucks. We're going to talk about Starbucks and why that has anything to do with rum. So I thought this was awesome. So Starbucks Reserve Roastery serves a caramel cappuccino with rum. This festive new holiday cocktail is topped with caramel popcorn, and there is a non-alcoholic version too. However, if you're wanting to get this delicious Starbucks drink, apparently as of now, it is only being served in Tokyo. So it's a bit of a drive, but Tokyo is doing it first, which this is great news. Going from bad news to great news, guys. This is amazing for rum being in the headlines because it means that Starbucks, maybe not in the US or maybe not in your area, but in Tokyo and other places, is starting to implement rum into their cocktails and drinks, which is a big, big step for rum. So I think it's great news. I think more people are going to be drinking it with different things. Again, this is going to lead into these next few years where rum is
easier to get the rum.
Rum is going to be on the rise. It is already on the rise. It's been coming up. It's been growing. If you haven't noticed, your own shelves getting bigger. I know ours has, and if it is in Iowa, it is in a lot of places. And so you're just going to be seeing more and more rums. And this is one of the things that's going to help people push for new rums. What are better cocktail rums? Store owners are going to start searching what's good, what's not so good in a caramel cappuccino. And they're going to be bringing in all these rums for people to buy for the holidays and stuff. So it's great news. I'm really excited about it. I think
sounds pretty cool.
I think it's a pretty cool thing. So I was interested.
Yep.
I'm going to Starbucks. As soon as that comes,
that actually interests me now.
Yeah. Now
I'm not a big coffee person,
but I'd get it if it had rum.
I might actually try that. I might.
Right.
You know.
That's what I'm saying.
Give me a double shot.
That's awesome. Sean jumped on here and said Bumbu is waiting for me later too. Nice. It's a great rum. It's a great go-to rum. A lot of people love it. It's got a lot of. It's made a splash. Bumbu became like one of the biggest new distilleries over these last few years.
Yeah, they have
crushed. They have crushed their marketing. I mean, they have just annihilated everybody. So they're doing really good. Let's see here. So Zachary says, I drive a truck in the oil field, and the yard is basically where we park the company trucks. LOL.
Gotcha.
Welcome to the group, Angela. So yes, so that makes more sense. Good thing you're not parking in your neighbor's yard. They really get upset about that. My neighbor hates me for it. It's just not a good look, especially when I'm running to get rum. They're really not a fan of that. I don't know why. I'm just in a hurry to get rum. Their yard's closer, so I pull in. I mean, I don't know what the big deal is, but they don't like it. Let's see here. Vargas Vald, I almost thought you were going to say they were serving that rum nog. They should be. They should
that would be so good.
Right? The rum eggnog in the what would I say? I don't remember what the one with the milk. Dang it. Got me on the spot now. White Russian, right? They're doing it with eggnog. So I think that would be awesome. They need to adopt that more places. We have a local bar that did for the holidays. So I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome. All right. Moving on. We got all these articles here. We're going moving through the articles here. Lanarkshire Rum. We're going to talk about some Lanarkshire Rum. First of all, I had no idea where in the world Lanarkshire was. Look this up, right? It's in the United Kingdom region here above Ireland.
Okay.
It's up in the United Kingdom, right? It's in their area.
All right.
So I thought it was really interesting. So I'm not super familiar with it. I know some of you will make fun of me for that. That's fine.
I will later.
Yeah, I know you will. But there are rum distillers there that were blown away by the support during their successful first year. And this isn't the cool part of this article. Obviously, if you start a rum company right now, you're in the beginning stages. If you're thinking about it, you can let us know because we'll be excited about it. I feel like I'm jingling the whole way here, right? So
all the way.
So starting a rum company,
it's not the whole way. It's all the way.
Thank you. I appreciate you. So rum's obviously growing. So starting a rum distillery, you can get a lot of great support right now. A lot of local people really getting into it. I think it's a big deal. But here's what was cool is this actually was born out of COVID. So basically lockdowns happened. He was a pilot. She was a school teacher. And through everything, both of them pretty much didn't have anything going on.
If he would have said he was a pirate.
He was a pirate. Well, then I feel like he already would have been making rum, or at least stealing rum. So
anyhow, I digress.
Yeah. So he's a pilot. She was a teacher.
Okay.
They got into lockdown mode. They both weren't sure if they were going to have jobs, how long it was going to be before they went back to work. So they ended up starting this rum company, right? If you guys are curious about the name of this rum, it is Old Mother Hunt Coffee and Chocolate Pure Single Rum here. So I got a little picture here for you guys so you guys can take a look here and check it out. But make sure you check them out. They are new and upcoming. They boomed in their first year. They had tremendous support. I think it's an awesome concept. It sounds like they have some great flavors. And the article goes on to talk about kind of their support through the local community and how they this was born out of COVID and the lockdowns.
Cool.
And I thought it was really cool. You know, we always talk about all the kind of tragedy and bad stuff that happens because of COVID.
Well, we don't hear.
But we don't hear, right? There's some good positivity born out of it as well.
Everybody else talks about all the bad stuff.
I think it's really cool that it got some people out there, started a new rum company, and it's taken off. Sounds like they're doing very
fantastic.
well. And so I think that's really cool. So it's a new rum on the list.
We need to try and get a bottle of that.
Yes.
Okay, so
we're going to have to. Trip to United Kingdom on Roy Ayer's budget. Who's with me? I know they are.
That'll get us to like Illinois.
Well, that's pretty far. It's further than I get on my budget.
No, but
right?
what I'm thinking is I'm wondering if we could contact rumratings.com.
See if we can bring it in from the United Kingdom. Yes, that is a possibility.
Get it brought in here.
Maybe we will. We'll send a message over to rumratings.com.
Try and or you know what? I've got some other ideas.
Wow.
I think
suspenseful.
No, seriously, I've got some other ideas, and I think we are going to try and reach out to them.
Okay.
And we're gonna do some things. We're gonna make some things happen.
Some things, guys. You know it's a big deal when Royer tells us we're gonna do some things.
We're gonna do some things.
It makes me a little uncomfortable. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. Right. We're gonna do some things. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna do some things. That's what rum will make you do. Things. So. Oh man, rum and anything is good, especially coffee. Yes, I like coffee with rum.
Who wrote?
So does Mom, Bryce. Mom loves that too. That's a big favorite of hers. Next Starbucks rum run order and open your flask, pour in your favorite rum. Right. So If you get a coffee, you can obviously add
There
your
you
own.
go.
But it's so
Add
much.
your own.
But it's so much cooler when you can just
Just
go to
order it that way.
order it. I don't have to worry about bringing my own. I don't want to bring my own. That's a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
Didn't Kraken offer a coffee version of
A while back?
Yes,
they did. They sure did.
They did. And we still
roast.
have some. We're going to be having it over the Christmas season here. So the Kraken Black Roast Kraken. I don't know if I haven't seen it this year. I don't know if
I have not. I don't know if
they've come back out with it. So it might be a little hard to find.
Hopefully that'll get my wife through the holidays.
Yeah. So with you around, it probably won't be enough.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably won't be enough. But it is great. We did a review on that one. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I think it's a great coffee rum.
And for me, I'm not a coffee drinker at all.
Bryce is saying it's still available. So
awesome.
It might still be out there. We haven't seen it in our area.
Thought it was unique,
but it might be worth ordering in, asking for it, see if you can get your hands on it. I think it's an awesome product. So, Zachary, let's go UK. Here we come. We're doing it. Zachary's on board. There's three of us. The three of us are going to the UK. That's what I'm hearing. Speaking of taking trips, by the way, so we've had some discussions recently, you guys. We were very, very saddened to learn that we weren't going to make it to Miami Rum Festival.
We were.
Miami Rum Festival happened without us. A lot of people down there having a great time. We had a lot of photos.
Without us. Great time without us.
But to no fear, guys, we have found another rum festival that is very high on our priority list that I think we're going to make.
I think we might be able to.
I think we're going to make. We haven't made anything official. We haven't bought tickets. We haven't done anything crazy. But there is a Chicago Rum Festival.
Chicago,
Illinois, right here in the United States, right? And a huge thank you that was sent to us here. I believe it was Vargas' fault that sent it over and put it into the group. But we're so appreciative of that because we've looked into it. It seems like it's pretty doable for us. It's not too far out of our way. Chicago is only about a roughly 5-ish hour drive from here-ish, depending on traffic. So a 5-hour drive from here. So it's very doable for us. We wouldn't have to get plane tickets. We could head down for a weekend and spend some time drinking some great rums, meeting some great rum companies from possibly the Midwest, which is a new one on us. We don't do a lot of that. We don't get a lot of Midwest rums. So I think it would be really cool to do. So it's very high. If you guys are interested, like I said, we haven't made anything official, but if you guys are interested, you can check out Chicago Rum Fest on their Facebook. They have a website, but I think we're going to be looking at doing it. I think it's April 2022. So you got some time to think about it. Maybe ask for it for Christmas.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Don't even have to wait for shipping, right? You got a spouse that's looking for something for you for Christmas, and you're like, you know what? Forget the gifts.
I would really like to go to Chicago.
I would love to just take a trip to Chicago and go to a rum festival, and maybe you get yourself an extra Christmas gift. So I think we're going to be looking into it. We're pretty excited about it. We haven't been to a rum festival since 2019. So we're definitely itching to go. We've been missing out. We need to meet some new rum companies, find some new rums because we're running short, guys. We're super short on rums. I don't know what we're going to do here soon, but we're really excited about that. And speaking of that, top 10 is going to be happening. Top 10 rums of the year.
Yes, we are going to
this next week.
Conversation.
I think this next week we're going to finalize the list. We're going to make the video, and I think that's going to be coming out. We're going to get it out to you guys.
Battling over the top 10.
We're going to be battling on the top 10 rums. And if you guys have any suggestions from top 10 rums that you want to send us, we always appreciate those. You can send those over to us, but we're probably going to have that video out for you guys. I'm hoping before Christmas. I'm thinking we can get, I think we can get it done before Christmas.
I mean, keep in mind, again, these are only the rums that we've had this past year.
In 2021.
That is it. That's what makes the top 10 list. This is not a top 10 list of all time.
We still get comments.
I know
about how our list sucks and how everybody puts their favorite rums on it. I'm like, that's great. We either had that on a different year or we haven't had it yet. Yeah.
So it's of the rums that we had during 2021.
Yes.
So, and we still want to hear from you.
Yes.
If you have a rum that we've done in 2021 that you think deserves a spot on the top 10, please let us know.
Right.
We really want to hear from you. And we love, we just love hearing from you guys.
We do. We have a lot of fun.
We
got some things happening, so we're pretty excited about it. Let's see here. Vargas says I would ask for a vlog of for Rum Fest, but better not record your shenanigans. So you better believe we're going to be recording while we are at the festival. We did so in Miami. We will be doing so more if we go to this one here in Chicago, we will definitely be doing more because we have a little bit better equipment and a little bit more that we can work with.
Yeah.
I believe last time we went, we had 9 subscribers, if you can believe that, right? We actually got our 9th subscriber at Miami Rum Fest.
Yeah, we simply said, we're not leaving your booth until you sign up. Okay, that's it.
And just so you know, that rum company has never talked to us since. So we won't disclose who that is, but we do have some short videos from the beginning of our career out there, but they have never talked to us since. So we threatened them into subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Well, they did it, didn't they?
You shouldn't do it in a threatening way. We try not to.
I try not to.
We try not
It just
to
comes out that
people,
way sometimes.
But if you guys, go out and tell your friends to do it, you do it however you feel comfortable. But we try not to threaten people. We don't recommend threatening. No. It hasn't worked well for us. But we did get that subscription. We did get one. We did get that one
for a little while. Anyhow.
For a little while. I don't know. You probably left, but it was a lot of fun. So we did the Miami Rum Festival. So you better believe we'll be bringing some camera equipment with us. Our camera guy will be rolling with us. We'll definitely be doing a lot more videotaping. We don't have high-end equipment, but we will do the best that we can. We have a lot of stuff. Right. So leave the proof and of the madness. If only there was an entire video of the trip to Miami that I could watch back. That would be amazing. But we probably won't record it all. But
we won't.
But we will record
I was going to say, we will not record it all.
We can't record it all. Royer gets into too much trouble for that. I mean, have you met him? I mean, look at it. You guys listen to this guy every week. You really think we go to a festival and record him the entire time? I'm practically
probably not a good idea.
Practically babysitting the entire time that I'm there. He's in a little kid in a candy store, running from booth to booth. Look, and I'm like, stop,
Robert. There's rum. There's rum over there. There's rum over there.
The fact that I have to tell you to stop running, okay, is a problem. That's the biggest problem of the whole thing.
But we had fun, didn't we?
We did have a lot of fun.
I know,
a lot of exercise.
It was so much fun.
It was a good time. So we're looking forward to it. Chicago Rum Fest. Make sure you guys look it up. We will be doing some videoing while we're there. But we hope, obviously, if you guys can make it, you obviously can send us a message. Let us know you're going to be around. We'll be in there for the day. So I think we're going to plan on it. We haven't set it official, like I said. So don't set it in stone just yet. But when we set it in stone ourselves, we will absolutely let everybody know. We'll make an announcement and make sure you guys all know. So that way, if you guys want to come hang out and drink some rum in person.
Drink rum with us.
Meet the underwhelming myself and the overwhelming Royer. You sure can do that. So
I'm not sure I like how you put that.
I'm underwhelming and you're overwhelming. Yeah. There is no in between with us. It's one or the other.
It's one or the other.
Oh my goodness. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up as you guys are coming in. We did go over the news here. We got Zachary here. You guys need pirate hats with pickle and hot dogs for the festival. That's never going away. I mean, it's just not. I got to make a return of that somewhere. Do you think I should do the entire festival in a pickle suit? I feel like that would draw so much attention. I might actually do that. I mean,
great job giving them ideas.
Maybe I should just bring the pickle suit and do the entire Rum Festival in the pickle suit. I got no shame.
So one of the things that I like to try and do is do some interviews.
Yeah,
with some of the rum distillers.
And the rum pickle will be there to help you with those interviews. I feel like we got this figured out. It's a great idea. Thank you, Zachary.
Zachary, I have you to blame for this. I know this will probably happen.
It's gonna be amazing. Bryce says that would be cool to be up there. I have not been to a rum festival yet. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. If you guys haven't been to one, look for them in your area. We told you guys last week, I think. Yep. If you Google it and you guys Google like rum festivals in your area, rum festivals in your state or neighboring states, traditionally you can find one. They're not always really big, but you can find some small festivals that will get in distillers and maybe get 10, 12, 20 distillers in there. And trust me, 10, 20 distillers, they'll bring 3-4 rums a piece and you're going to have a great time. So it's,
but remember, no drinking and driving.
No drinking and driving.
Uber,
responsible,
Lyft, taxi,
responsible. We got to get sponsored by Uber, Lyft, or something. I mean, I feel like that's.
Oh yeah.
We gotta have
give everybody a coupons
for drives
for everybody.
That's what we got to do. Let's see here. Pickle Rob. Yes, I feel like Pickle Rob. There we go. We'll make T-shirts. I like it. Maybe get out some Pickle Rob T-shirts. I like it.
Look at all these. Look at you, Zachary. All these fresh ideas.
Great ideas. We don't have any rum fest on Tijuana. Lots of tequila fest, which is no good because I don't like tequila. I'm not a huge tequila fan either.
Yeah.
You know, obviously we do rum. I used to drink whiskey bourbon, and they have a lot of that around here. But
Yeah, we are in cornfields
of Iowa,
so
right?
Go figure.
Whiskey's literally coming out of the faucet, guys. Like we turn on in Iowa, we turn on the water faucet, and whiskey comes out. All right, it comes out at 100 proof. All right, and that's how we brush our teeth in the morning.
Yep.
All right,
Here we go, ready for the day.
But tequila, my wife loves tequila. Man, she does love it. She loves a good tequila, and she's all about that. But I'm not so much. I like margaritas though. Yep. I do like margaritas because I'm a sweet rum drinker, right? I like my sweet, delicious, fruity drinks. So it is what it is. But yeah, she's definitely a bigger fan of tequila. She can drink heavier than I can.
The nice thing about rum, you know, like you're talking, it's got something for everybody. You know,
exactly.
Depending on your palate, you find
wood
the right
barrel,
rum. You know,
aged, spiced.
It's got something for everybody.
Jamaican funk.
Oh yeah. There we go.
So that's amazing. So I hope you guys find some rum festivals. I know they're not always around Tijuana. Like, man, that sounds awesome. Like, I've never been to Tijuana.
I think we need to go visit Vargas
sometime. I feel like we should do that. I feel like we could take a trip. That sounds like a good time. That's awesome. Fred coming in. I like tequila. Palomas are my second favorite cocktail. I don't know what that is. Palomas. I said it like Palomas. I said it like a real rum drinker. Okay. I've had some rum. And it didn't come out right. I'm sorry. And Vargas says, and rum doesn't give you a hangover, or so I've heard. That's right.
That's right.
I talked about that earlier on the live. Is that rum doesn't give you a hangover? It only makes you seasick. So it's the only alcohol that can do that. It's amazing. Well, we appreciate you guys. I don't know if you guys got any questions, anything coming up. I think we're wrapping up. We hit our articles. We'll stand here and look pretty for a minute and entertain you with our skills.
One of us will anyhow.
For a little bit here, but if you guys want to throw some questions in there, you guys are always welcome to do that. We always like to leave a little time for some questions on there. Once again, I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you to each and every one of you in this rum community.
Thank you.
Every single thumbs up, every single share, every single subscription is huge for us.
And it really means a lot.
It really does. It means a ton. You guys are amazing. You've made it possible for us to be able to stand behind this camera, drink rum with you guys every week, be able to keep doing reviews. I don't know if we'd still be doing this without you guys. Like, we started this as kind of a we don't know thing, and it ended up going into this whole thing with this community, and now we're not even we have to legally get involved with some people about figuring out how the heck we're supposed to handle this.
Yes.
So we're really excited about this learning opportunity with you guys. We appreciate your patience. I know we don't do things super fast here because we're learning,
and this is not our day job.
And it's not our day job, so it will hopefully be someday. But it's not right now. So we want to figure out a way to give you guys more. We just want to make sure we're doing it the right way. So there is going to be some things coming up, some really, really big projects we're working on for 2022. We're really excited about it. I feel like we got to add Pickle Rob to the 2022 list. That might end up happening. It's probably going to be later in the year, but we definitely have to get on that a little bit. I feel like we could have some good stuff there. It's awesome. Vargas coming in here. What do you do with all the empty bottles you pile up? Some of those rum bottles seem too nice to throw away. Of course, you could just buy more, I guess.
Well, okay. So one of the things that we've got going on is we've actually been collecting the rum bottles. And one of the things that we've been doing is my daughter's been taking off the labels, for example. And we're going to make some really special bag boards or cornhole boards.
Yep.
What does everybody call them?
Bags, cornhole, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it. And we're going to make some very special episodes or ones of those that we can put the labels all over the bag boards and have them be our rum boards.
Yep.
Right. And so we're looking forward to getting that done. Even with that, there is still some really unique bottles, and it's just really hard to do something with those after they're emptied. And so, yes, Vargas, I definitely agree with you 100%. They're too cool to throw away or turn in for a deposit or anything like that. So I've got kind of a little collection going on down here.
It's a bad habit is what it is.
It's a bad habit. I just can't bring myself to let them go.
But we do keep a lot of those extra bottles.
We do.
But yeah, I mean, I think there's always fun stuff. We've seen a lot of people do some stuff. We've seen some people turn some into lamps and stuff like that. So we've got a couple of those projects going that we're going to be incorporating, doing some cool stuff with it. But
we will be redoing the bar.
Yes, like our holes in the wall.
Yes.
For those of you who have not noticed yet, I'll point it out. These giant holes.
I had an opportunity to sell the lamps that were there.
And you didn't put new lamps up. Now we just have holes in the wall.
I know.
Like a bunch of
I'm not
hooligans.
sure what I want to do with the bar yet.
Like, what are we? What are we?
I'm not sure.
Vodka drinkers? Like, come on. Cover the hole in the wall. What are we doing here?
Gin drinkers.
Gin drinkers. Just kidding. We love you guys too.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
We love you guys too. But yeah, we got some fun projects. But that was a good question. Definitely a good question.
Yes.
I'm interested if anybody does anything different.
Yeah.
Let us know. You can always send us a comment. I'm curious because we have a lot of empty bottles that we're hoping to hopefully do something with.
So one of the things that I have seen people do is with some of the just round cylindrical bottles is they do take and they'll cut the top off and they'll use the bottom part that still has the label and all the decorative part of it, and they'll keep that and they'll use that as a jar, or sometimes if it's the right size, they'll use that as a glass. They'll take and they'll cut off the top and sand it down so it's nice and smooth so nobody gets cut or anything like that.
Safely.
And then they can use it for a glass to mix drinks in or something along that line.
Yeah.
So, which are all neat, do-it-yourself, crafty ideas.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
So,
we got another question here. So Brandon's coming in. What rum bottle would you suggest for a special occasion like a wedding? So it's a good question. This is a really good question. It's not the first time we've got it. So I'm gonna answer this first.
Okay.
We could tell you what our favorite rum would be for that occasion, but here's what I would suggest to you. You should definitely go and find a type of rum that you like, whether it be sweet, spiced rum, whatever, and then try to find something higher end in that same category. See, it's not about the amount of money you spend. Look at the back of what the aging process is.
Right.
Does it have coloring added to it? Does it have natural flavors? What are some similarities? And find something that's maybe a little more spendy in that category, because every rum is so different. And if you go and buy a $10 bottle of rum that's this, we just did Black Bell tonight, and it's like a $10 dark rum that's similar to Kraken but a cheaper version, right?
Disappointed.
And it's got great ratings, and so you guys are gonna have fun with that review.
Yeah.
But we have that, and then you look at that, and you go all the way, and you could spend literally $40, $50, $60 on something, hundreds of dollars on something that's a funky Jamaican rum. And that doesn't mean it's going to be better, because if you like more of those dark rum flavors, maybe something with more of that, the $10 bottle of rum is going to beat out this $100 bottle of rum just because you're used to those flavors. So my suggestion is look at the rums that you've tried, look at the recipes or how they've created it, where they were aged, some of that, and try to find some similar rums in that category and find something a little higher in that way. So it's my best.
Okay,
my best 2 cents.
So that's your 2 cents.
My 2 cents.
So, and I agree with all of everything that you just said.
That's good. We're moving on. Is that it?
Well, what I was going to also suggest is that if you go out and try and sample some different rums out there, at least if you can give us an idea of the type of flavor that you like. Do you like the spice? Do you like the dark? Do you like the sweet rums? This type of thing. And you contact us.
We'll help you.
We might actually be able to make some suggestions to you to go seek out and see if you can try and find these 3 rums and pick one of those.
That's a good idea.
So
what a great suggestion. You're so smart.
I'm full of good ideas right here, right?
This is why I love you on this show. So good. Such a great suggestion.
But in all seriousness, we would love to help you try and find that perfect rum. Because it also depends on the budget. Because there is $105 bottle, $110 bottle of rum that comes right to the top of my list that would be perfect for an occasion, an auspicious
occasion. There it is.
Auspicious occasion, just like that, right? But we can also maybe that's just for the bride and groom.
Yes,
right.
Absolutely,
and something else can be served for everyone else.
Exactly.
But it would be a good rum. And we also have some good ideas on rums that are distilled properly so that they do remove most of the heads so that everyone doesn't get a nasty hangover the next day, which really, that kind of helps the enjoyment of the whole experience at the wedding. So let us know if we can help. We would be glad to give our 2 cents worth.
Yes.
And but it's really up to you what your palate is and what you think they might like, or what you might like, or however.
So well said.
Right?
So well said.
Okay.
The wisdom of Royer right there. I like it. So we got Zachary here saying, start making ships in the bottles.
We would be busy. That would become our day job.
That would become our day job. We have a lot of bottles to fill with ships. I don't know how well we do, but we would certainly try. I don't think I could build a ship in a bottle. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know if I'm capable of that.
Well, I can slice some popsicle sticks in there and say, hey,
that's it.
We're building rafts.
Toothpicks and glue.
We're building rafts.
I'm building bamboo rafts from the island with toothpicks. That's good. Richard coming in here. Plantation has been my go-to introducing people to rum, nice bottles, and great flavor and fun to have in the cabinet. Absolutely.
Very nice.
Plantation's a great company. That's a great suggestion.
They have lots of different expressions. So one of my favorites for Plantation is going to be the XO. This is a very nice bottle of rum.
Just pull them all up. Can we just keep grabbing?
Geez, I don't know. I mean, we have quite a few.
We'll just keep pulling them all. We agree that Plantation has some extremely good flavors that you should try.
This is Jamaican right here.
Isle of Fiji. We have the
original dark
double-aged rum. You guys can find all these reviews on our channel if you're interested in some Plantation rum. I believe we have a playlist consisting of them. The OFTD, the that's delicious. Is a good one.
For.
I'm sorry, old-fashioned traditional dark.
Oh yeah,
right? Yep.
Oh, that's what it stands
is
for,
a fun one to check out. But you guys definitely, if it's got a ton of different flavors, and that's one of the things I can appreciate about Plantation is they have so many different kinds that you can do almost anything with it. So Richard, great suggestion.
Yes,
I definitely think it's a great company to start into.
Yep, absolutely. Actually, we still have more back here at the Plantation. Like I said, they've got a ton of different expressions of their rum. So yeah, definitely worth looking into. They are a good rum company. We actually met them at Rum Fest down in 2019 when we went down there to Miami, and great company.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a really solid suggestion.
Absolutely. Angela says, I've got the Plantation Original Dark and it's yummy. Love that bottle too.
There
absolutely.
You go. Yep.
The original dark. And I think I like all of their different expressions for different reasons. There's some I like more than others, and you'll find that out in the reviews. But it's so unique that it's got something for everyone's palate. And that's one of the cool things, that you don't have a lot of companies that have that range like that.
Oh,
they usually make like a few products that fit a certain spectrum. And Plantation's got a very broad range. So
they really do.
It's a good company that you can usually find something that'll at least somewhat fit your palate.
You know how it is at the end of the day. You come home, you have a meal, and you're like, what do I feel like tonight as far as having a drink? Do I want a drink? Do I want to just have water?
Does everybody else do that? Is that a normal thing? Do you guys just come home, eat a meal, and then decide what rum you're going to drink? Is that just us? Because I'm just curious, like how normal that kind of thing is.
I don't even want to know the answer to that.
I feel like I never did this before this channel.
I feel like I should know the answer to this, and everyone else is doing this very same thing.
It's not a problem. It's a passion, guys. It's a passion. We're very passionate about what we do here.
But you're trying to figure out, what do I feel like tonight? Do I feel like spice? Do I feel Jamaican? Do I feel, something heated? This type of thing.
I feel very bald. And apparently rum is supposed to help hair loss, but I haven't found the right rum yet.
That's what we
were having that conversation in the Facebook group the other day. And if you guys haven't, the Facebook group link is down there so you guys can join the Just Drinking After Hours. But we had a conversation in the Facebook group about the hair loss and how it's not the amount of rum that I'm drinking. I just haven't found the right rum to correct the hair loss. I got to keep looking
in search of.
And I will keep looking. I thought that was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Vargas Vault says, I have the will, I have the drive to try more rum. Just don't get that many brands here, but I have seen the rum section grow each time I look. Yes, that's one thing we've been promoting a ton of. Yes. It's one thing that we realized that since we've been doing this, our rum shelves have grown. other people's rum shelves have grown. We'd like to think that we're helping that a little bit. And so every single one of you that's going out and trying one new rum, that's causing that company to have to look into more rums, because if it's being purchased, they want to keep their shelves filled with what people are trying. And if you're trying different rums, they're going to keep getting different stuff. And so we've seen the rum sections across the world start to grow a little bit. Obviously, they were already really big in places like Barbados and Puerto Rico and Florida and all you cool places. But in Iowa, we don't see as much of that. But we are now, which is really, really cool. So it is growing. If you look in your area, it should be getting bigger. And if it's not, you need to talk to those store managers and start asking for some new rum. Let's see here. That is how I pick my rum. Sometimes I think about it during the day. Yeah. It's got to think about it. Think about it during the day, thinking it out, planning it out. I write it down and coordinate.
Sometimes I take notes.
Do you have a Wednesday rum, Thursday rum, Friday rum?
It just depends on how the day goes.
Oh, okay.
See, it sounds like Bryce gets me.
Bryce gets you. Okay. That's awesome. I start my day thinking about, I read that super wrong. Terry wrote this really nice message. I'm just going to say I butchered it. I originally read it. I start my day drinking, but it's, I start my day thinking about what rum to drink after work. Smarter, do that.
Planning forward.
Ahead. I like it. Sean here, what's your current favorite coconut rum?
That's a really good question.
Good question. I am not a huge fan of the coconut flavor. So I'll give you two things. My mixability wise here, I make a version of Carabulu, which is
really good.
Which is 151 rum, pineapple juice, and Malibu. But I make it with Crucian Hurricane Proof and Malibu Black with pineapple juice. So the Malibu Black's a little higher alcohol. The Hurricane Proof's a little less than 151. So measurements end up being the same, but I feel like the flavor's better because it's not so extreme on each side. It's more in the middle, which gives it a delicious flavor. However,
where's the full bottle?
What? Just grab one. As far as a straight coconut rum goes, it's a great question. I like to. Well, it's an empty bottle. That'll happen sometimes. It might be the only one we have at the moment. It might be in the cupboard, tucked away somewhere. I don't know.
We aren't gonna get those out.
We're not gonna go digging. But we do have a favorite coconut rum. I know. I think we both share this one.
Yep.
Because I'm not a huge fan.
The right one, right?
Yeah, you did. You did.
There you go.
Here it comes. Dun, 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 dun. Can we get thumbs up for coconut rum? I'm gonna do it. Ready?
At least one. At least one.
Maybe. We'll see if we can get it. But
Coconut Cartel.
Coconut Cartel is our favorite coconut rum. The reason that we like Coconut Cartel, I mean, I feel like we share this, is that it's distilled with coconut water. And so it's not like a overly coconutty flavor.
No,
it's more of a fine rum with a back coconut taste.
It is not at all like your Malibu, for example, which is a very heavy, sweet coconut rum. This coconut rum it's got a really good flavor to it. It's just very nice and solid. Now, I will say this. There is another rum company that I've had conversations with that they're going to be sending us some of their rum.
Yep.
And they do a smoked coconut rum. So they might be giving this one a run for the money, or a rum for the money.
A rum for the money. I like it.
See what I did there?
Now we're just making stuff up. I like it. I like the phrases and where it's going. But yes.
Coconut Cartel.
And check out that review. Company. Definitely check out that review. It's a great one, Sean, if you're looking for a great new coconut rum. Yes. They've really blown up this last year as well.
Oh, yeah. They've been doing lots of advertising.
So they're great. I think they get to a lot of places. And I think rumratings.com, if you're looking to have it
brother
shipped.
And sister company.
Yes.
Right?
Rumratings.com, I believe, carries it, though. So if you're curious about getting it shipped to your doorstep, I believe rumratings.com will do that. Oh, here we go. Vargas Vault. Oh, I'm allergic to peanuts and almonds, and there are any brands I should be watching out for.
Yes.
Great question. So I'm actually allergic to tree nuts. I was allergic to peanuts. I outgrew it because apparently you can do that. But as far as every other nut in the world, I'm still allergic to. So there is rums you should be looking out for. If a rum states it has a nutty flavor, please do your research and homework. Not all of them. In fact, most of them don't have nuts involved, but be cautious because we have found a couple. I'll give you an example here. So the Mount Gay Barbados Black Barrel Rum. This one here, I forget what it is. Is it almonds? Is there almonds in this one? There's something. something or another here. I'm trying to look here to see if it says. I know it says somewhere on here. I'm gonna read. You entertain. I believe in you.
When he says this, I'm never really sure what I'm supposed to do. You guys want to see me dance? Would you like to, I can do voiceovers. I can do shout outs. I can.
It is almond. It is almond overtones. So it is made with almonds. So I can't have this one here. And then I accidentally drank another one.
Yes.
And that is the Puerto Añel, the European, I don't even remember. I haven't had this in so long because I can't have it anymore. I actually did this review. So if you go look up the Puerto Añel Gold here and you go back and watch that review, I actually put in massive captions that if you're allergic to nuts, to please do not drink this, because I drank it, ended up having some swelling after the video and running into a little bit of an allergic reaction. So it is something you should definitely be checking out. If you're trying a new rum, please be cautious if you have an allergy. Do your homework, do your research, look it up. I do it now every time I get a new rum. I always check out to make sure that it's not made with anything with nuts, because you just don't want to have that.
And that's one of the things when I'm at the store and I'm trying to pick out some different rums that we haven't had before, I'm always checking the back label to see if, what does the expression say back here. If it mentions anything about nuts or anything like that, I'm like, yeah, we're not going to risk that.
Yep.
If it's something that has no description, I'll try and Google it. I'll try and do a little bit of research and try and figure out, okay, what is everybody else saying that the flavor tastes like in this, and try and decipher, is there a possibility of nuts in this? Because I don't want to see Robert
flopping on the floor.
Flopping around on
it's
the
not
floor.
as much fun as you guys would think it would be.
No, it's not. So I don't want to see this guy.
You can save a lot of money on lip injections, but I feel like it's not worth it. Yeah. So I try to steer clear of it. But yeah, just always do your homework.
Yep.
Bryce says some of the shops in my small city have started expanding their rum shelves. Pretty excited about it. We'd love to hear that.
That's awesome.
Vargas is saying, thanks, guys. You, I'm guessing most likely just saved my life. Hey, we're trying to, we do try to promote that. I should probably promote it a little bit more because I have a nut allergy. If you have a food allergen of some sort, do your homework, guys. Alcohol is not a freebie from that. You just because it's made with alcohol. I will say this, my allergic reaction was definitely watered down because of the alcohol, but it still happened. It was more delayed, but it still all happened. So just be wary. Make sure you're being
it's just
cautious.
Like anything. I think it depends on how severe your allergy is.
Yes.
So
I have a pretty bad one. Like
how receptive you are and this type of thing.
My treat out allergy is no go. It's definitely not a good thing. So
Yep. So
but hey, we appreciate you guys. These were all great questions. If you guys have more questions, feel free to shoot us a comment here later, or you can join the Just Drinking After Hours group in the comments.
We love hearing from you.
Comments. The description below, right? We appreciate your thumbs up as you guys are coming in here. If you guys can give us some thumbs ups, see if we can get it to double digits there. We appreciate that. We hope you're all having a great day. Again, huge thank you to you guys for the 1,000 subscribers. Royer was jumping up and down today when I came over.
I actually gave him a hug.
So
guess what, Robert?
So we're really excited about it. We're excited for the next few weeks. Be on the lookout for the top 10. We're gonna have a ton of new videos coming out here as the end of the year rolls out. So we appreciate each and every one of you. Please be safe. We absolutely love all of you guys. Thank you for all this. And Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums or harm during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.